Maybe you were too burned out on baseball from the World Baseball Classic. What a thrilling finish last night to see what happened in spring training action between the Nationals and the Mets today. Maybe you were just at work, or maybe you just flat out don't care. But what transpired was pretty interesting to me. A guy that is a veteran in the league, Asdrubal Cabrera, as we pick it up here in a meaningless game that the Nats wound up winning 1-0, he asked for time. An umpire that does not have the best reputation around the bigs, Angel Hernandez, does not grant time. The veteran says, come on, Blue, I asked for time. Promptly, Asdrubal singles into right field, but on his way out of the box had a little something to say to Angel Hernandez. So before he even got to first base, Asdrubal was thrown out of the game. There it is, turn back, a little how's your father. Next thing you know, Asdrubal gets the hot water. Now, the crazy thing about the ballpark of the Palm Beaches, that's where the spring training game was played. It's a shared spring training facility between the Nationals and the Astros. The only exit is through the right field wall. That's it. So Asdrubal says, okay, great. You don't want to grant me time? Then I'll take my sweet-ass time walking all the way as slow as possible to the only exit in the field. It was hilarious. This is the kind of stuff in spring training that you just scratch your head about. Why can't he get time? And then what? Because he can't get time, why's he got to get under the skin of Angel, who we know is tumultuous anyway and has a short fuse and he'll throw you. He's looking to throw you out. And that's exactly what he did. Why does any of this come about? Now, obviously, there's probably a lot of history here. Asdrubal Cabrera is a player that's been in the league for a long time with a number of different teams. Angel Hernandez is an umpire that has had countless run-ins with countless players over his long, storied career umpiring in the big leagues. But for me, I look at this and say, you can absolutely bank it that at some point throughout this year or the rest of Asdrubal's career, but probably this year, in a key moment, in a ninth inning, some ball is going to be about 5 inches off the plate, and Angel Hernandez is going to be back there calling balls and strikes and ring Asdrubal up and give him that little look that says, you took your time in that spring training game in March, huh? That's just the way it goes. So for me, yeah, it was funny. It was great. I loved it. And I'm not the biggest Angel Hernandez fan. Most baseball fans are not Angel Hernandez fans because for Angel, it's all about Angel. It's not about the actual game. And nobody comes to see umpires. Nobody comes to see referees. And the fact that we even know Angel Hernandez's name probably goes to show you that he doesn't always do his job and has a little bit too much of a temperament to be umpiring games at times. But be that as it may, he's still got the clicker in his hand. He's going to umpire a lot of games this year, and I think he hasn't seen the last of Asdrubal Cabrera, who was Asdrubal after the game when they said, how come you took such a long time? And he winked with a smile, that little twinkle in his eye, said, it's the only exit. It's the only way I could get out. Sure, Asdrubal. You could have made it a little faster, but I'm glad you didn't. I hope it doesn't come back to bite in the end, but I have a feeling it might. The best idea ever tonight? Don't go burning bridges. You're only going to hurt yourself in the end.